I think, as Gus Johnson has called him a couple of times. Jordan, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Great. Good to see you. How's the golf games? First question we're asking everyone.
That's the one you're going to hit me with.
Yeah. Can you play golf?
I try. I work at it. I'm getting better. I'm getting a new set of clubs later this week, so I don't even have my own. So I'm working at it. It's a work in progress.
Okay, that's fine. Lance Davis, Jim Rutledge here with Jordan Taylor. Your buddy gets drafted by the Bucks. How about that? John Lure now in the NBA?
Yeah, very exciting. I almost jumped out my seat when I saw it, especially in Milwaukee. It's right down the road, so I'm sure we'll be down there quite a few times. So I'm looking forward to seeing him play, and hopefully they'll get to play this year.
Yeah. A lot about the NFL lockup, and now the NBA is going to have some of the similar situations. What's your summer like now? You got one season left with the Badgers. You getting a lot of hoops in, or you taking a little break?
We took a little break right after the season, and then just back into it. A ton of camps, and getting shots up, and then also a lot of class. I'm trying to graduate in 4 years, so I'm trying to get that out of the way, and then just trying to find time to golf as well.
We're talking with Badgers point guard Jordan Taylor on the Badger Hour from 100.5 ESPN, ESPNMadison.com. It's got it, you talked about Lure getting picked here, and we had a chance to talk to him. He compared his game a little bit. I said he was a poor man's Kevin Durant. He said Dirk Nowitzki. Who do you? He said he wasn't as good as, but his game, his style. You played with him. You probably got the best style for him. What's his strengths, and what is he kind of? What do you think pro game kind of looks like?
We've had that conversation a few times, and we always say John's someone unlike any other. You can't really compare him to. He's not really comparable to NBA guys. I think his game's unique. It's more of a Euro style game.
Yeah.
He can really shoot the ball, but he can put it on the floor as well from the 4 spot. And he's worked on his quickness, his foot speed. So I think maybe we'll get a chance to see him guard some bigger threes at the next level. So John's got a lot of talent. He works extremely hard. He has since I've known him, like 6th or 7th grade. And I couldn't be happier for him. If you'd have told me that John Lure was going to go to the NBA when we were in 7th grade, I probably would have, man. I don't know what I would have done. I might have jumped off a cliff.
Yeah, you Minnesota guys have to hang together, right? You got to be tight.
Yeah, definitely. I love John. He's become like another brother to me. I grew up kind of rivals at different rival high schools, but playing with him for the past 3 years has been a joy. He's a great player, and I can't wait to watch him succeed at the next level.
Great for him, but unfortunately, you won't have him this last year with the Badgers.
So
who's going to step up and be your John Lure? Or who's going to be those guys that maybe didn't get a lot of playing time last year? They're going to have to step up because, let's be honest, Jordan, everyone's going to be keying on you.
That remains to be seen. We got a lot of guys who work hard. Mike came on at the end of the season. Ryan Evans got a lot of talent. Jared's got a lot of talent. People haven't seen that yet. Ben Bronson, Rob Wilson, Josh, obviously. We got guys. I could probably go on forever. The freshmen look great. So who
doesn't look good? You can tell. Exactly. No one's listening here. We'll turn the speaker down here.
Coach Ryan doesn't look good. He's never around me. So.
He's around you today. Is he going to critique your golf game?
Speaking of
Coach Ryan play?
I'm sure he will. I've never seen him play, but I haven't heard great reviews. But I'm sure he's not as good as he says he is. But I'm just kidding. But next year it'll be fun. John was in a similar situation last year. People were saying the same thing. He was going to step up. Guys stepped up and made plays last year, so I'm sure nothing will change coming into this year.
You had a lot of great games this past season, but the one that really stands out to me is that road game at Indiana. Have you ever had a night like that where you just could throw up anything and it would go in? I mean, that was an amazing offensive performance that night.
In high school a few times. That seems to happen sometimes. So.
I think you were like banking shots in. I mean, you were just throwing it behind your head.
Like Teen Wolf, just throwing up everything.
My dad always tells me it's better to be lucky than good. So every now and then, just throwing the ball out there and praying doesn't hurt.
Talking with Badgers point guard Jordan Taylor on the Badger Hour. Jim Rutledge, Lance Davis with you at the 100.5 ESPN. I hear from one of our former interns, Jay Valai, that you're a big NBA guy. Is that right?
I'm a pretty big NBA guy. I think I could get on 10 and go skip days for a couple rounds. But Jay doesn't.
Jay's done I've done the podcast with Jay. He talks a lot of NBA.
Yeah, he talks a big game.
So real quick, what we got you here? You a LeBron guy? Who's your guy?
Personally, I'm Darren Williams or Chris Paul guy, just because.
Point guard.
Yeah.
Shocking. The point guard goes where the
Well, LeBron should be playing point guard if he,
Well, how about back in your home? I don't know if you follow the Timberwolves, but you're from Minnesota. Ricky Rubio, is he going to do anything? I mean, I've heard a lot. He had an awful year last year. Now he's coming to the NBA.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to watch.
Any guy who goes in the lottery, fishing the whip on him. He's obviously got some kind of talent, and they see something in, and hopefully he'll turn the Timberwolves around because they're struggling.
Well,
To watch.
the NBA's got, Devin Harris, he got a good example to, got a good pedigree to follow right there. Wisconsin's turning out point guards now.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Yeah.
Got a few, and even the ones that don't go to the NBA, Trayvon and Cameron, they've all had great careers overseas. It's definitely big shoes to fill. Whoever knows.
That's a nice thing too, to know that there's other opportunities. It's just not the NBA and bust. There's other. You can go over in Europe and make a nice living playing hoops.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, even if you're not in the NBA, it's using basketball to make a career. It's a special thing. We should all definitely take advantage of it.
Do it while you can. Do it while you can.
Yeah, we talked to Lure about it. He said, he was told that people told John that he played for a hell of a good coach. Told him that in the NBA. Bo Ryan turns out pro guys, and he sets you up. And I'm sure you can talk to this. That whatever you do, he sets you up. That you know how to succeed in life. Either it's on the court or off the court.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure we're in class all the time, and he's sometimes he looks mean on the court, but it's almost lessons to learn how to do with people. Coach Ryan's a great coach and he knows what he's doing, but he's not always the nicest guy on the court, but it's a good thing. It makes us strong.
Oh, I love some of those facial expressions he makes watching the game. It looks like you just don't want to be anywhere near him when he's yelling at those officials.
Do you kind of want to look away when you see him give that look? Like, I don't see you, Coach.
No. Sometimes I like to do a staring contest just for laughs, for giggles, but I don't know. It's fun playing for him. He knows a lot about the game.
You're on Twitter? Are you on Twitter?
Absolutely.
Want to give out your handle there, get some more fans?
It's at JMTaylor11. Pretty easy.
You obviously didn't play for Barry. Last thing before they go, Barry Alvarez, one of the key players here. You've been around him. What do you feel when you see Barry Alvarez walking around? I know the football players talk about him. I know he's been called the godfather of Wisconsin athletics, and Pat Richter. You see Barry around. What's your thought? Did you get a chance to ever see him, talk to him?
I guess he should probably be the logo of this tournament. I guess he is a legend of Wisconsin. You see Barry, you think of the Rose Bowl, you think of Ron Dane, you think of Barry Northern. So Barry just kind of the top dog around here, and just everything brings him up. And you think of Jay a lot. Don't let Jay tell you anything. He tries. Scottie Pippen wasn't as good as
We've had those conversations with him. I talk to him all the time about it.
His credibility just went down.
All the way out. Yeah. Well, Jordan, we appreciate the time. Thanks for talking to us before we get out there and play golf.
JMTaylor11. Follow him on Twitter. Find out how he did today in the golf course.
Before our producer